Hello, hello, and welcome back to another Chronostory stream. This is going to be a fun one. This is going to be a Skelorex party. And we're going to be trying our best to play on two characters and push for our Ice Lightning Mage. Now, it's going to be a little difficult. We're just sorting out how it's going to work. And I need to fix my key bindings a little bit here. But otherwise, we're looking okay. I realize it's going to be a little more difficult than I thought. This is actually pretty hard. My paladin, which you can see on the right— oh my god, I gotta control 2 accounts. This is so difficult. I just died. What the fuck? Alright, pause. This is so much harder than I thought. Let me figure out my shit. I just died somehow. I was actually missing because I didn't have plus plus.
Oh, you're using it for damage, so you can't do full luck.
Yeah, I know, it's really difficult.
You could just put it—
Andre, nice, good to see you. I gotta figure my shit out.
Depending on how much damage you need.
Alright, what accuracy do I need? Let's check that first.
159, I think.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Thank you for the follow, Cedri. Alright, we're almost there, I need to respec. Gonna quickly respec. 159? Alright. How am I dying on my main? Like, what? Oops. Fuck, I know. Alright, I should have like tested a little bit more first. It's okay. Maybe this should be fine now.
You rush to the left side?
Rush to the left side, like...
No, you rush on the left side.
Okay, sure.
Because we should try and aim for this rope here, like this is where we've got...
Yep. Sorry, but can you rebuff me again? Yeah, I need SI and all that shit. Let's see this rejects party. It's not pretty at the moment. But once we get settled, I think it'll be okay. Oh my god, okay, I need to increase my HP threshold. Oh my god, sorry, I died again on my fucking thing. I just realized I gotta increase that to maximum.
I'll be sending you the box here.
Alright, one more rebuff, guys. I apologize. Recruit you twins, we're full. We even have our own fire poison, believe it or not. This is truly the rejects party.
Yay! I get to play!
Yeah.
Bring back poisonous bug again.
You need a shadower? I think we might be okay full clearing. We might be okay soon. I just like... all my stuff was not set up optimally. But once I get into the rhythm, I think we'll be good. Obviously, I'm mostly controlling my paladin.
You're gonna pull it to the rope, yeah.
The rope? Oh, even further, okay. Yep.
Yeah, because so then the FMAs can hit both.
Yep, gotcha. No more deaths, I promise. Alright, that was a one-off. Sorry, I'm slowly inching my dude closer. Alright, there we go. I'm in range.
surely we could still play like with this group. Like,
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I just like, once I actually get my damage online. Yeah, I think so. My pally actually like does decent damage now. It's not too bad.
well, kick your pally for Prince.
Yeah, the mobs have to be like right on that rope, otherwise, like I'm struggling to control both. But yeah, you can kick my pally for the priest. Oh, sorry, one sec. Horror makes it look so easy. I parted with him once. Yeah, he's insane. I'm still not very comfortable with doing this kind of thing. I'm kind of like overlapping my hands. And it's hard to move my mage. That's the most difficult part. But I think we're in the rhythm now, so let me get my tracker on. And I think I can turn my in-game sounds a bit higher. Yeah, the marksman definitely makes it a lot easier. Oh, fuck, let's move this guy a little bit. The marksman definitely makes it easier. I haven't done the like 2-push attack for a while. I'm so late. Ah! A 270? There's no way that's sustainable. Well, let's let that number marinate a little longer. I don't think it's going to be that high. What's your power and level now? It's at 152. I've done a lot of grinding in the background, Kun, and including Skelorex parties, and when I'm only grinding my paladin, I was getting up to like 150 mil. So, yeah, 150, no, I think I got higher than that. I think I was getting like 200 mil at some point. So yeah, it was really good. It was really, really good. That's been leveling. How the fuck is my paladin dying? Sorry guys, my paladin died again. I'm literally gonna get reindeer milk. I was using something else. My bad, my bad.
If I hit hard.
You
Yeah.
should find more power elixirs than you use.
I should use power elixirs?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we'll do that. What threshold do you put it on? Like max?
I think they only do like 4 point something.
4.7.
Was I really dying to that little damage?
Wait, let me check. No, you have to put it higher because.
Oh, we don't have HS anymore. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're on,
Can you kick my dude?
on you.
Yeah.
No, Pally should take the full 7.5. So you have to put it.
Yeah, I was taking 7.5. Yeah. Thank you. And then rebuff if you can, please. What is happening? I don't know, Shorty. I'm trying so hard. When it starts to work, it'll work. But for now, it's not working for me. Your bot is broke. It is. My paladin is broke, yeah. Because I spent it all on Gachapon tickets. What's Solenix? Haven't heard from you for a while. Hope you're doing well. Pat meta will be Cove. Pat meta is going to be really interesting. I don't know. I have no idea what to expect, to be honest. I don't know how strong all the classes are relative to bosses. You left like 3 weeks before 4th release. That was a long break. That's a very long break. To find out Bowmaster's useless in 4th, it's not the best class. There are definitely better classes, unfortunately. Okay, I promise. This time I think we got it all together. I won't die again on my Paladin. That was embarrassing. I'm going to reset my tracker one more time. We've got a 5 dice buff. We've got everything else. We're looking kind of good. Training with Hurricane over the mobbing skill is so sad. Yeah, Hurricane doesn't feel good. It's like a, you know, training skill. Alright, we're looking better now. Oof. Let me get my tracker up on my Paladin too. I'm kind of curious what kind of rates I can get on it. But we're rotating in a bishop, that's why this is so difficult. I've kind of got to have everything ready at the moment. I don't understand why people are upset about Bowmaster. They typically rank identically as it was in OG historically. What were people expecting? I think it just feels bad because Marksman feels pretty good at the moment relative to Bowmaster. So it's like, why is one... Oh fuck, I'm dashing the wrong way. Why is one Bowman class like significantly worse than the other one? That's what would make me feel bad. Even if I totally agree with what you're saying. 5th class for Chronostory. I know that we're not allowed to get a 5th class because we can't use the assets from Global Maple Story's 5th job. At anything, at very best, there would be like a 4th job plus, which is like an enhancement of the 4th job skills, like hyper skills or something like that. They have horrible mobbing in their OG and their mobbing season in Chrono. Yeah, it's not like their mobbing is that bad. I think it's just the content in the game that makes it feel extra bad. Hi, I can't even respond to this guy. I've got literally every hand and finger occupied right now. Someone else can grade him. I'm sorry, man. What's the max level, Sui? There is no max level in the game at the moment. Oh fuck, I'm hitting the wrong way. There is no max level in the game. The highest levels at the moment maybe is like 220, something like that. Yeah, I want to bring it a little further up like there. Where it is now is pretty good. I like that spot. Hopefully Horror knows and can hear me. Because I can rush quicker than him because I'm a paladin. Yeah, I like that spot. I cannot respond to this guy. Oh, it's a bit far. You better have enough APM to grats people on both characters. Oh, definitely not. If anything, I'll unmute to grats them IRL. I can't do it. I've mostly been solo grinding though, so if you look at my inventory, which I can't show you because I once again have every hand occupied, this is so tedious. But I farmed like 10 overalls in the background, which is going to be good. So we're going to have some more overall farming to do. And I'll once again go for some staffs as well. I feel like 230 is like one of the lowest rates I've got here. It's because I'm struggling to full clear at the bottom. It could definitely be a lot higher. But maybe our combination of like hero, paladin... Like I'm having to rely on my mule's damage, like that's difficult.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, can I get SI again? Can I get buffs again?
That's actually better.
Cambry, hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Is there a class tier list? Kind of. For the content that's in the game at the moment, some classes are obviously a lot stronger than others. So the ones that excel, Paladin, Bishop, Buccaneer, Marksman. The ones that suck, all the other mages, a lot of the thieves. Shadow is pretty good actually. Oh my god, I'm retarded horror, my paladin's not in the party! Oh my god! What's going on? What's going on? What the fuck? No wonder we're fucked. Oh my god. That was embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm like, why is my paladin getting 30 mil? It didn't make sense. We're in shambles here. We didn't test this out. Like, I'm not used to playing 2 characters like this in Skelorex. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Nightlord is my favorite class. It's unfortunate for Nightlord, it really is. People are complaining like heavily at the moment about Nightlord. Yeah, I find this is pretty difficult without the marksman because the mobs just like disperse from one another. But it's okay. I think we're clearing better now. I'm gonna reset my tracker one more time in a sec. Is there no NX shop? There is. You can access it from the free market, so you need to be in the free market and then the shop button is available to you. Your bishop was in the party, that's why. Yeah, no, I realized a little too late. Can I get speed infusion? I know you're listening to me. Oh, what the fuck? It still isn't in the party. Oh my fucking god. My bad. What is wrong with us? What the fuck is wrong with us, like, actually? Paladin stream when? I mean, I'm playing it now. It's you know, technically we're streaming it, but we're not really showing our perspective. But I guess maybe that would be the more interesting point of view, because my Ice Lightning is just like, you know, singular attacking, whereas my Paladin is actually rushing. I can swap to the POV of my Paladin for a bit, just to like show you what it looks like. Because it's over here. So if I do this, where is it? And then you can just see my Paladin. It's kind of funny. From a streaming perspective, it's kind of funny to be able to look at it like this. Like, look at a character that you're not actually playing. A lot of people didn't even know this functionality is in the game, but it is, and it's really cool. IL's mobbing potential is just good. You think any other class can get 10 good overalls to scroll like you did that fast? I don't know how fast I did it, to be honest. Like, I want to say it took a while. But overalls are just really difficult to farm regardless, so it's just one of those things. But yes, Ice Lightning can do it, you know, as good as any of the other classes. Can any other class do it that fast? Yeah, you'd be surprised to learn that, like, Outlaw could probably do equally well. Outlaw's strong. Outlaw's strong in solo play. And the other mages are good enough to do it too, I reckon. But aside from that, probably not. Probably not. How are we weaker than Bishop? You're complaining about IL? It's fair, I mean, we're only weaker because of the holy advantage at Skelorex, but that's a big part of the game right now. That's the only part of the game. Is our rates really only 230, 240? I guess it's resetting again. We're getting into a rhythm again. Oh fuck, I overrushed, my bad. I am playing 2 characters. I'm also the Paladin, yes. Is a Bishop in our party? No, the Bishop is just a mule. It's not actively grinding. It's, It's just there to give Holy Symbol, but it's not an active grinder in the party right now. That's just the setup we have. For better or for worse, I don't know. How we doing, guys?
We just missed a wave, but we're...
You're doing better top than we're doing bot, I promise. But it's mostly my fault. What's all my fault? What was that?
chilling.
Yep.
Okay, finally fucking done.
Yeah, I'm really late. Yeah, it's not on the same screen. What we're doing is like viewing our paladin from the screen of my main. So even though I'm controlling my main from the screen that you're seeing, you're looking at my paladin's POV, which is a really weird thing. But it's kind of cool that it exists, to be honest. Start a chrono, it automatically assigned me to Europe. FML, there's only 70 people there. It's unfortunate, Tudor. Maybe you can get by with a VPN. I know there's some complications with the VPN. Why not try to play 3 characters at the same time? I mean, if I could use my toes, you know, in other ways, sure, right? But I think that would be too challenging. It's easier when we have a marksman because I don't need to adjust my mage as much. When there's no marksman in the party, then the mobs kind of like disperse everywhere, and we need to rely on pushing them in the right spot. That's, you know, kind of where the complications are. Like, even right now, there's a Gutch ticket and a fucking Chaos Crystal. I almost like don't want to grab it because it's just going to be too hard to grab. But anyway, I'll bring this back to myself. I only have so many hands, unfortunately. This is so sweaty, it really is. But like, even when I play a singular character, if the setup is better, I can get more than I'm getting now. But at the same time, I get to, you know, level my paladin. That's kind of nice. My paladin's on like a good 150 mil. And it could be higher. Does HS work without the bishop being in the party? It does. It does work. I'm sacrificing HS on my bishop to rotate it in and out, and that's why it's kind of working right now. Two PCs or 2 clients? I got 2 PCs. Incoming RMT meta where you hire push slaves? Yo, the push slaves would cost a lot more than that. They would cost a lot. Push slaving is such a benefit. Yeah, I'm ready for the... Yep. Yeah, kick me whenever, horror. I'm ready to do HS. But I need you to kick me rather than leave party. This is too hard. Alright, all good, thank you. Alright, we're back. Good. That was a smoother buff transition. That is one of the harder things to do at the moment. I think we're looking solid for now. Gonna reset my tracker one more time and see what kind of race we can get, because I feel like it can be higher. Does HF work? Yeah, it still works. As long as whoever the party members that have HS are actively grinding, then you get the value from the HS. I thought the bishop had to be active. No, I don't believe so. Otherwise the rates would be a lot lower. I was lied to? Who told you that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. There's a chance, but I don't think I am. $110? I still think Chief Troop Grays was a really good spot, Skelorex, just because Rush goes pretty hard there. You can proc a lot of, you know, Bernard Greys, and then you're able to hit like 8 mobs, so I find it really effective. I think Chief Grays is your best spot. Your YouTube chats aren't appearing on stream? Interesting. I guess there's nothing I can do about that at the moment, Nace, but I'm able to read it, so I guess that's all that matters. Who is playing Rebuff? Me! I am also Rebuff, Ivan. I am Dahni and Rebuff. You're wild for playing 2 characters. I'm very wild. This is more of an experiment. I haven't done this before. I usually just mule myself. Well, I have done this before, but not when the paladin is also in the party. And it's a bit easier that way. Well, not really actually. It's only easy if I have Magnetic Bolt from the marksman. Otherwise it's hard. No matter what, it's hard. It's fucking hard. Probably Sharks for the DK. Yeah, Sharks is good too, because you can always rush the mobs up and down. It's always a good map. And Nace would know, you know, he's cooking on his DK. Is this for grinding or are you just experimenting? I mean, we are grinding at the same time. It's both. I am sweating here. I'm just a dude. How is training? Difficult. Very difficult. On 2 characters. Sweaty as fuck. Sweaty as fuck. How do you make Dahni spam the skill? I've got like an action camera holding down the control key. Just any object you can use to hold down the key. Before I was literally using weights, but those are too heavy. What's the level cap? There's no level cap, JSN. Yeah. No level cap. Technically you're getting 400 mil? Okay, yeah, but not really. It doesn't count. It doesn't work like that. What level's your pally now? It's 152. What's your XP per hour there? I'm sacrificing HS on my pally just to rotate it into the party. So it doesn't have HS, but it's still getting 160 mil per hour, which is pretty good. But with HS, it would be reasonably higher. And maybe it would be 200 mil with HS. I'm not sure. How's everyone's rates looking? Are we feeling solid now?
I'm like 220.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like barely 250, but as long as everyone's feeling good.
Average body.
Average. Thanks, man. I'm trying so hard here.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cam.
Above average party. Like an average party, I get like 200, like 200 of an average party.
Alright, thanks, man. I'll take that.
Juicer party, I get 260.
Yeah, not every party's a juicer. Yeah, this is the reject party. I named it aptly, you know.
The leftovers.
Reject party with 2 Pally and a hero? Sure, but we got a Fire Poison and my Ice Lightning. It's definitely a reject party. Snap in and out HS Pally and make Pally leader, add HS, leave party, add back Pally. I think that's what we're doing at the moment, Henry. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I kick out the Pally to make room for HS, but I'm personally not the leader just because it'd be like too difficult for me to do all of that. Why don't you FMA at all? I'd love to FMA. It's going to be more damage, but I physically don't have a moment to press the FMA key. FMA goes really hard, especially with Sharp Eyes and Dice 7, because the Blizzard crit is very big. But generally, it's not that good for Chain Lightning because we already get a guaranteed crit on our second hit, so it's not contributing that much, in my opinion. Also, my rush just like seems to be leaving behind mobs from time to time. It's pretty annoying. There's no way I'm hitting the cap. It's like happens a lot, yeah, for sure. No, my rush is max, I promise. It's definitely not that. A few more buffs? What do you mean?
Yeah, so I got my SE and my
Oh my god, legend, fuck. Alright.
I'll just tell you when to come back in. And,
Yeah.
I'll just do mine first, then I'll tell you when you come in on the Discord.
Okay. I'll always unmute myself like before buff cycle. I know that's a pivotal time. Africa, my man, hope you're doing well. You've been pumping it. You've been absolutely grinding. Hope, yeah. How's it been? You caved on the buff mule train. You gotta have at least one Twiz. Okay, was it rage? If it's rage, totally understandable. You need rage. You actually didn't do much today? Oh, you were testing Thanatos as well, right? How did that go? You now have Rage Plus and Maple Warrior 30. Alright, well you went further than I thought. Might get SE next. Oh my god. Okay, you fully committed to the disease. Dude, what the fuck? I rushed like 50 mobs. They were stuck back here. Oh my god. I think it's a lag thing. Oh, that's yuck. That was not working. $157 peak on full buff Dice 7 Duo with a Hero Gatekeeper. All of their weapon attack classes do pretty good there. A lot of them have really good solo damage, but the mages did terrible. This is so frustrating. The rush is just not capturing the mobs. They're just lagging behind. 168 and 170 hero. I mean, pretty good rates, all considered, but it's just unfortunate Skelorex is better. It'd be nice if those maps could compete. Mages don't need the experience. Why not? I feel like you should be getting 300 mil with your levels. The leech doesn't, It definitely is a factor, but it's never enough to really get it up to 300. I'm just not doing enough damage. Like, without Sharp Eyes, my DPS is only 1.3 mil, which is very low. I can't do much more than this. Like, the very best I can do is like 1.6 maybe. But that's really difficult to attain. It kind of needs Sharp Eyes. Dice 5, we got 135. Ugh, not that great. Not that great. If you had a 32 stat hat, maybe. Oh, are you teasing me? It sounds like you're teasing me, Nace. What about a 42 stack glove? Is that gonna make the difference? No, not really. Yeah, I can already get those rates on nudies. I can get that solid 210 mil rate. That's before Dice 5 as well. But I'd prefer to be here, to be honest. I want an abundance of Chaos Crystals. Once I've finished my overall, I pretty much only want to do Skelorex because there's not really going to be any drops that I want from nudies and Skelorex anymore. I'll be done by then. It'll just be the wand, and that's obviously not in any of those two spots. NL gets nowhere near close to that. That's why NL feels bad. You have to do Skelorex, but you're not popular in Skelorex, and what are you going to do, you know? There's so many NLs, each one of them wants a party. There's only like one spot for all the non-mainstream classes in Skelorex. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging. Like, my rush is sometimes not going through. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, fuck.
Happens to everyone.
Alright, good to know it's not just me. Holy fuck though, I'm peaking on lag. Oh god.
Oh yeah, I'll come next.
Oh god. It's bad.
Any Australians.
Sorry, I don't know if I read that comment. BMs and SARs get good nudie experience. Yeah, they do. Like, BMs don't feel too bad, actually, if they do good rates in solo. Buck is getting more populated. I feel less wanted now. There were some days when there were so many bucks online, but I think generally speaking, they're still really required and very popular. Level Bish, wait for Pap. When Pap comes, quit the game. What? What kind of game plan is that? I am also gonna slowly try to level up my priest as well. But the push classes are the most popular. Everyone always needs a push class. Leveling at 2-1-2 is so slow, it definitely is. But hey, it was... Compared to the rates... Compared to the time to level that we got before 4th drop came out, when I was level 200, this is pretty good. Like, I can level up in what, like 14, 13 hours? That's really good. Compared to what it was like pre-4th drop. So even though the experience to level is really high, the time to level is actually decreased. Alright, let me know when you want my priest in.
Yep.
Thank you. Who and what is the highest level right now? It's some thief. We don't really know him. He's on the Asia server. Even with buff meals, you get like 120 at level 148. Nudies, that's really good. That's a really good rate at 148. I don't think I can get that solo on any of my meals.
I'll come back in on your dish.
Yep. Alright, well done. Are you waiting to add my thing again? Yep. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, that was pretty solid.
I was kind of... yeah, I don't mentally plan it. Now you have me so up. Oh.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Sorry, I'm still a little sick, but I'm mostly better. Mostly better. Like 240 mil, it's good. It's good. I feel like it could be higher, like it could be like 260, but yeah, it just, you know, it's just a little janky at the moment. Are you the highest in the server? No, definitely not. Definitely not. Maybe I'm like top 10 or something, but there are some higher ones than me. Yeah. It's the classes that are really strong, like Shadower and Bishop. Those guys have been absolutely pumping it. But people are just a lot, you know, heavy grinders. I'm not really that heavy of a grinder. I didn't do any Skelorex today, and I only did a little bit of solo grinding. I was mostly working on the mules, actually. It feels bad though, because my Shad just joins Rex and gets 250 mil, gets rich at the same time. It does kind of feel bad for those reasons, yeah. Shadow being able to do damage to multiple rows is kind of unfair as well. Ooh, I overrushed that a bit. That's fine. Like, my Pally is doing 1.4 mil compared to my Mage, which is doing 1.3. Like, my Pally already is doing more damage. It's so imbalanced, the game right now. I really wish Skelorex was, you know, adjusted for holy damage not to be so impactful. Like, my 152 Paladin should not be out damaging. Don't worry, they suck at bossing, they match me, Shadowers. Yeah. My Pally's up to 170, even though it's not benefiting from HS. Like, that's kind of crazy. With HS, it should be, like, way over. Oh, come back. The rush didn't work. Agreed. I was getting same DPS as a Bishop. Bishop's 150 or 200. Like, I don't know. I really don't know why Balte hasn't, you know, made any adjustments. Like, does he actually think this is fine right now? The entire player base, you know, acknowledges the discrepancy in power between the classes. All we can do is have faith in him. But it is kind of frustrating for the classes that are weak in Skelorex, mine included. I basically have to host my own party when I want to join a public party that's not like pre-organized with friends. Because I'm that weak. Bosses are going to fix NL, don't worry. Probably. They're fucking beasts in bossing. Mage have FMA though. FMA is really good for solo grinding. It resets off its own cooldown, but beyond that, like, how good actually is it? Even if I had the free reign, the ability to use FMA in here, it would only really be good, like, it doesn't reset off its own cooldown. I could use it like once every, maybe once every wave, but sometimes not even, if you don't get enough kills. It's very effective at the start of a wave. If you're in Skelorex and you have an FMA, you want to use it at the start of the wave. I think Balte's gonna nerf Paladin once bossing comes out. Probably no one wants them. Yeah, but like, it should be nerfed now when it's overpowered. Not by the time that bosses come out and they're less popular. I mean, I truly think it's just, you know, the holy elemental abilities that need to be nerfed. That being said, we're up to 250 mil now, so we're kind of like, we've kind of optimized. And I haven't even reset my tracker in a while. It's so frustrating. Look at these mobs that I couldn't rush. I'm losing DPS from that. Gets nerfed after every paladin hit 200. Yeah, exactly. It'll be too late by then. It's already too late, honestly. Like, people have been leveling at insane rates. But thing is, like, for me to get 250 mil, this is what I need to do. I need to bring another character in and push with it. It's so much more draining than any other class that just needs to stand there and use one ability. Unfortunate indeed. But at least I'm full clearing now and we're into this rhythm. We're into a good rhythm here. Almost like bringing in clean slates. Yo, what's that gonna do? What's that gonna do? You're crazy. No one wants to change the game more than you, Africa. Alright? The fucking family system, buff meals, clean slate. Why can't you just be happy? You know what? That is ironic because I'm complaining about all the you know, class adjustments I want to make. I can acknowledge the irony while still telling you I want you to be happy. Those clean states will do you good. You have 8 12 attack gloves that could be 15. Yeah, that would be fucking broken, right? It's got to have a destroy chance if it comes into the game, but I don't even want it in the game, to be honest. I love those passive-aggressive energy. That's just, you know, fundamental to my personality. Those little snide-ass comments, that's me. I don't know why Belte thought CSS was a good idea. There was like 1 or 2 players that came up with it. I'm surprised he even got to poll level, you know? If anyone made that suggestion in the suggestions thread, no one would have batted an eye. I don't think anyone would have supported it. That was my paladin that leveled, which is nice. Imagine if suggestions got looked at. They used to be looked at a lot closer. Definitely. But even the popular ones, like yours is the most popular with the family system. Even those, it doesn't get much daylight anymore. Like ever since VAFT was out of the system. But even then, there was always a lot of garbage in there. Now people post the same thing by fight by the same person. I think we need more maps. Yeah, I like more maps too. It's just, you know, it just happens to be that that's the most difficult thing for them to do. I think it is. The layouts kind of suck. This layout really sucks. It would be an entirely different game if it wasn't so long. I don't know why it needs to be this long. The movement abilities like Rush are already fucking broken. And this map had to be laid out the way it was. It would be an entirely different game if the layout was a little more fair to like other classes. I really wish it went down that way. More like J-Dam, he looks good today. Oh, thank you, Cutler. You make me blush. You haven't learned about this game, but it looks fun. It's very fun, but it's kind of like... I think for someone that didn't play MapleStory as a kid, it's pretty hard to get into. It's got a huge nostalgia factor. It's very grindy as well, you know, that doesn't really work for everyone. Especially an Iron Man server, which basically means there's no trading. Casual players prefer the trading a lot more. Why is our monitor on the ground facing the wall like it's in timeout? It is in timeout. It's an end of its life. Gotta give it to a good home. I think it still works. Actually, it does still work. It's just my desk wasn't really big enough to fit a third monitor. Because my PC sits on top of my laptop, which is kind of weird, but maybe it's unoptimal the way I've done my cables. Probably. My pally's up to 176k mil per hour, which is kind of insane. Hey, well, the main is up to 255. Like, it's getting higher. It's getting higher for sure. That monitor is his NL mule. Shame. I like the chibi art style. Reminds me of the old online games like Adventure Quest. I don't know if Adventure Quest I would consider to be a chibi art style. Obviously, I know of Adventure Quest. Played it myself. Fuck, that was its own bowl of fun. But I don't know if I'd compare the two. Put Skelorex in different map layouts so people have more options. It's an alternative, but I guess preferably I'd rather the map just be fixed. I'd rather there just be one map that's fair to everyone. Mecha Quest. I like pie, you know it. I remember those fucking lizard-ass things that came in every elemental type. I remember that well. What's the ideal platform? As in, what does it look like? Not what is it in this map? Like what does the ideal map layout look like? Is that kind of what you're asking, Astronaut? Not necessarily in the chibbiness, but like similar stylings in the monsters. Oh yeah, that's fair. That's fair for sure. These Skelorexes look a little bit like some of the fucking, you know, undead lizards and shit you would see in Adventure Quest. Dahni missing karaoke is what Horror said in chat. I do not want to hear Horror sing. His voice cadence is far too low to harmoniously match the songs he tried to sing. And for your safety, I don't want you guys to have to hear him sing either. So it's probably better I stay muted in LVC. Adventure Quest was my pay to win. I remember begging Mum for your 11th birthday. It's crazy. Paying to win on that game would be fucking crazy. But I get it. There were some juicy ass armor sets and stuff. They were really fucking good. They had to be, you know, you had to pay for them. What level is your pally now? Gigakari Ducky. It's sitting at 153. We just leveled recently. It's getting 178 mil per hour here, which is pretty good considering I don't have Holy Symbol. It's the character that's getting rotated out of the party so that we can add Holy Symbol in while not having a bishop. So all things considered, it's really good. Alright, I'm here. Ready for the buff transfer.
Alright, ready for your bishop?
Bishop in now?
In? Yep.
Alright.
Ready for the karaoke?
No. Alright, can I join back on my pally?
Yeah. I want to bring you get your bishop in?
Yeah, I got it in already.
Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Alright, thanks.
Run on value right now? Yeah, I've done all mine first and I'll do yours afterwards.
Random question, what happened to your sunglasses? We're reserving it for when summer actually comes around. They're still sitting in my drawer. I really like them, but my partner kind of agreed that they're not really suitable for indoors. This is like for life? Maybe an art style, but like gameplay, definitely not. Definitely not at all. No, I used to love Flife. Like all of my BGM, so much of it is Flife based. So like you're hearing it, Cutler. It has some similarities for sure. Not that many though. TeamSpeak, yeah, that's something that no one has said in a good 20 years. Gamelinberg, good to see you. You have so many buffs now. Yeah, we do. We have heaps. Speaking of which, no, I still have my soda active. That's all good. Gotta keep my soda active as well. You only make 66 million miso here? I don't know why it's so low. I think for a good amount of that time we didn't have miso up. But also, I'm not grabbing the bags as you can see, so it's a lot higher if I actually grab the bags. But because I'm grinding in this way, basically I have like, you know, an object sitting on my attack key. And I struggle to move the character while simultaneously playing my paladin. So I'm not grabbing the loot, so I can definitely get a lot higher than that Twiz. If I'm actually like playing, you know, the character correctly. Or we have a marksman where all the mobs will die a lot closer to my character. Pop Semi, it's a fair question. What motivates you to play a level 212 character for hours when all the skills are maxed and the stat feels so insignificant? What keeps you going? Well, streaming keeps me going for sure. You know, the entertainment factor. Chasing gear is also very enjoyable, but also it's just, you know, preparation for the new content. Like, when you're excited about the game's content coming up, then it doesn't feel like such a drain. I feel like I'm grinding for resources and preparation for future content more than actually like, just increasing an experience number. It's because we've like, really come to yearn for the content updates. They've been really good. We love the direction of the game, and we think Balte's made a masterpiece. Good quality of life, good player experience, so that's what I'm invested in more than anything. I was gonna say I get a similar Meso to experience rate. Now we definitely should be getting more if we were, playing optimally and picking up the loot. The pet actually really could have a longer range. It really could. It's important for me to pray for the downfall of Argentina after the collapse of Cutler and Thomas and Tuchel's England squad. I don't know why everyone is anti-sweating against Argentina, but they were. I mean, so I hear, I don't have any strong opinions, but so I hear that, people are the umpires are very favoritism towards Argentina, and, Messi's getting glazed constantly, and everyone wants to see him, taken down a peg. That's what I hear. So people seem to be delighted about the result today. I don't have any opinions on it, once again. I don't know what they're talking about in Discord, but they seem to be having so much fun. The World Cup is over. Dolfini. I don't know who that refers to, but anyhow, alright. I'll let the World Cup chatter be. See you, Matt. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. 34 days until the Premier League. Alright, tell someone who cares. I don't think you'll find anyone here that cares about the Premier League. Oop. Nace cares about the Premier League? Alright, I stand corrected. You found someone. $256 mil. Yeah, definitely the just everything has improved like slowly over time. What is going to be the next content? It's definitely going to be Papulatus Tudor. I believe that's already been confirmed, so there's no question about that. We've already got the Papulatus pre-quest in the game, which I've already done, but if I open my inventory on my main, and use my hand to scroll across to here, you can see that I already have the Cracker Dimension. So that pre-quest is already ready to go, which is exciting. Do you call it soccer in Australia or football? Well, we definitely call it soccer. An injustice to the sport. Hard to read chat through all my tears. It's pronounced football. Alright, sorry sir. Your Highness. Can I polish your shoes? Relax, man. Anyone know if Thanos Gatekeeper party map is any good? We've done some experimenting, Jadens. I mean, the consensus is no. Only if you're like the absolute highest of levels can you maybe get like, 180, 200 mil there. But that's like the absolute highest Giga Juice level 200s. Your average like level 140, 150 player probably won't get more than like 80, 100, maybe 120 mil there. So they're not really like viable grind spots. Respect the young virile men of your chat. Wild. If you can get 200 at Thanatos, you can get 350 at Rex. Yeah, that's a fair comment. Yes. Thanatos will always be a good notch below. Hearing a British-like accent saying soccer sounds trippy. What do you mean, British-like accent? What? That's crazy. Oh heavens! Alright, anything to stop talking about soccer. We're just budget Brits now. Yeah, exactly. Like, I've never heard that, oh, you sound like British. Alright, how much longer do I want to grind today is the question. A question that I don't know the answer to at the moment. Let me get that crack off my screen. You did sound British to me as a Canadian, unfortunately. I'm not offended either way. It's just, you know, it's curious. It's curious. Everything sounds different. Like, obviously, you know, the accent is distinct, but... Here's a real test. Alright, hit me, Twiz. Say bottle of water. Bottle of water? You got me, you got me. Deep down Brit, my bad. Dahni missing the magnet shenanigans. I know they're having fun with one another. Stealing mobs and shit. Because they're on the right side and yeah. I'm just trying to get my job done, alright, Horror? I have a job to do. I don't have time for shenanigans. Do you say yogurt or yogurt? I definitely say yogurt. I love how you emphasize that in the chat with the capital yo. That's well done. That's well done. I knew exactly what you meant. I say yogurt. I don't know anyone that says yogurt. That would be... That, to me, that's crazy. Was Skelorex always a thing back then? I don't believe so. I believe this is a custom mob. I swear it looks like LHC before LHC came out. I mean, it's designed to be like LHC in the sense that the mobs just have really high health. And it was... LHC was absolutely peak when it was released back then. The thing I liked more about actual LHC than this budget LHC was that the map layouts were a lot more fair. But that being said, yeah, this is basically LHC. Where are you going, Horror? Actually, streamer, Skelorex mobs are in the dungeon but didn't come out until way later. Really? Thank you for the fun fact, compy. Thank you. Actually. Alright. I appreciate the clarification, I really do. Sorry bro, that was sarcasm? How the hell am I meant to tell? Oh, you put the /s. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not a Reddit lurker, you know? Forgive me for not recognizing it. Tomato or tomato. Definitely tomato. Pasta Heinz. Mad Men mentioned, haven't even watched the movie, but saw the clip, that's it. Who says Heinz? Never heard of such a thing. Movie, TV show, I don't even know what it is, I've just seen the clip, alright. So, Guns music is ball, yeah, Guns music is the best. No, I'm not rage baiting you, I don't know Cutler. No, I don't know, I've just seen the clip. Ease up, man, Miss Speaking in all caps. Relax! I don't know, man! I'm not rage baiting you. Alright, man. Sit down in a nice, comfy massage chair. Get that heart monitor out. I don't want you to, you know, have a panic attack. Why did I see that Heinz clip too? I don't know. When you're doom scrolling, you just see like anything these days. No unique experiences. It's kind of true. What should I order for lunch in 2 p.m. at Thailand? I honestly don't know what cuisine is readily available in Thailand. Give me some options, you know? If you give me some options, I'll definitely tell you a preference. Pad Seal. Sounds good. I saw Horror hit some crazy scrolls yesterday, plus 530s. Well, hopefully we can emulate some of his craziness. I'll definitely be scrolling later. Are Australians obese? I haven't seen fat Australians like in Canada here. I mean, we have obesity like every other country. Obviously, you know, maybe slightly less than others. 4, 2, 6, 9, 5, 4. But of course we have obesity. But I mean, we have to generalize when we're talking about countrywide obesity. In which case, I think we're still considered like an overweight nation, I believe. But isn't every nation? Like, what nation isn't? SMFC, yo, what's up? Clarity doesn't beat me unless I raid. Oh, the Naughty Lolly, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hope you had a great stream and hope you're doing well, and welcome to everyone coming in. Presumably, maybe not a MapleStory player, but we are playing MapleStory at the moment. It's a party grind chaos. It is a fiesta. I'm sitting here trying to play 2 characters at once. My main character is the one you are seeing. Just got done Cult of the Lamb. What kind of game is that? I've heard about it. It's not horror, is it? That kind of freaks me out. It's the cutie Dahni. Don't flatter me, you flatter me. It's not quite horror. If it's any horror elements, I'm out. Admittedly, you know, a weak stomach for that kind of stuff. I can't handle it. Honestly, the story behind it is that I was sensitized to it as a kid. No jump scares? Well, that's okay. But I watched a horror movie as a kid and was, you know, forever traumatized off that. You also play Rebuff, right? Correct. What level is he? My Paladin is level 153. Alright, Priest? Yep, coming. Just need to rotate my buffs in. We got a lot of buffs here. There we go. And then we should be good. Nice. Skelorex are kind of horror in a way, Leo, sure. In a way. Hey, they're harmless. We're absolutely like one-tapping them. They are harmless. Anything else I missed? It's super fun, you should give it a try. Oh, maybe I'll look at gameplay, but I don't know. Naturally, generally speaking, I shy away from that. That's why I play MapleStory. Nothing scary out here. Except when we, you know, try to scroll for upgrades and brick them. That's the only scary thing. MapleStory might be the scariest game ever. In a way, it kind of is. In a way. I'm waiting on MapleStory Classic to come out. Yes, so is everyone. I'm one of the few that have just, you know, lost my patience with Classic. I played obviously a lot as a kid and, you know, it has all the nostalgic features to me. But Nexon have kind of dicked around for like far too long for me to feel anything about the game anymore. And also, like, I think I don't want to deflate anyone's bubble because, you know, so many people are looking forward to it. So actually, I won't go through all the reasons why I'm not overly keen about it. But Chronostory is where I intend on spending all my MapleStory time, to be honest. So I guess I'll leave it there, just in the interest of not, you know, bursting the Classic bubble. It's still exciting, yeah. This is the same conversation every classic WoW player has had since 2011. I didn't know what the hype... Like, I never played WoW, so I never really knew, but... Yeah, I mean, it checks out, right, you know? Did they also have similar issues with the implementation, or... I don't know. I'm inclined to believe it's a little more successful than I thought it might be. Yeah, all of those fun stuff, like PQing, tracking, trading... pushing other people for your free market spots. That's the stuff that everyone's looking forward to. A lot of the social interaction stuff, that's the stuff that, you know, you're going to get on Classic that you're just not going to get in Chronostory. We're hoping that Raids is the, you know, the counter towards that. Like, we have a little bit more camaraderie, collaboration, team play in the form of raids. We have this party map, but it's a little... Toxic is not the word, but like, the infrastructure, certain classes are so much more popular and valuable than others. It's very difficult for certain classes to actually get into party grinding, so it doesn't truly feel like, you know, we're all together in this map. Joining PQ have track. You used to be that guy, huh? It was almost petty, because like, if someone took your PQ channel, you never wanted to give it up. Even if there was another channel that was free.
Time it like this.
It was kind of like a pride thing where you just didn't want to give up your channel. And you would wait for them to do it just to get back in yourself because you were tracking them. It was so petty, but I love it at the same time. PQ is so fun for the first 10 runs, and it gets tiring, more tiring than grinding. Yeah, I don't like it when PQs are the best form of experience. That's when I think it kind of takes the fun away from the PQ. The implementation, they bullied Blizzard into doing it. They released it with pay-to-win boost and then didn't update anything for like 5 years. Oh, really, Cutler? Fuck that. Yeah. I honestly feel like, aside from the update, the content update thing, I think next one will be pretty good with that. But I think the monetization is going to be pretty brutal. I'm not looking forward to that. Thank you very much for the follow, Lolly. I appreciate it. The worst is when you go in and they kick you to farm Crocs for experience. That never happened to me. God, that sucks. I'm hoping the monetization is not. Yeah, I just feel like it might be. It's next on, like, you know, look at Global Maple Story at the moment. Like, how is it not going to be? But again, I don't want to get down on people. I play enough games with brutal monetization. Yeah, I really wish it wasn't. I wish it wasn't. I just don't think it will be. Korean games tend to be like that. Yeah, true. I mean, you know, I've played my fair share of gacha games too. That's an absolute money sink. That one's tough. How much longer do I want to go for? I've been going for a minute, an hour and 12. I think I can do a bit more. Next one's going to be pay to win, just like how they were. That's the fear. That's the fear. Even the news we've heard, like, it's taken so long for them to get back to us, you know, about feedback from the first beta test, and then a lot of radio silence until once again, slowly, eventually, you know, announcing another test that no one, you know, was hoping would be the case. Everyone wants to go straight into the game. Like, how fucking long do we have to wait again after the second test? Like, the tests are really hype. Anyone who streams it, you know, myself included in theory, like, everyone's views were going through the roof. So many people are interested in Classic. It's absurd, but be that as it may, I still don't think I'm going to play it. I don't know, though. Maybe I could invest a couple of days. Playing two characters, rebuffing, reading chat, answering chat, this man could do anything? I'm doing what I can. I'm only human. I mean, I hope that they're at least making improvements. Like, surely they are. I think they're going to come out with a lot. I think it's going to be a lot better, the beta test, you know? Like, obviously the first beta test, I didn't play it, but I followed a lot of, you know, streamers that did play it. It was heavily imbalanced, right? With, some classes being way too strong, some classes being way too weak, the economy being completely fucked, where people were, you know, rationing their lemons and savoring those. You weren't able to make any money easily, and, you know, classes with, like, healing or drain were really strong. It was completely fucked, but like, I really think they'll fix all of that. Maybe it will unearth some new problems, but the problems they already had, I think, are very easily fixable. It's Zetsumaru. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Forgive me today, it's so hard to keep up with everything. Playing two characters, and managing buffs, and reading the chat, but I had to give it a go. We've been putting work on the Paladin, and it shows. It's looking pretty good at the moment. In fact, maybe I can show you the gear. The gear is not amazing, don't get me wrong. It's not amazing. But it's getting there, is my point. I'm still looking for that pack. But we're definitely getting there. So the hat, that's a pretty juicy hat. 25 stat hat. For a mule, you'll take that to the bank any day. I did get my earrings, but they scored pretty poorly. So only 17 stat. Unlucky. Does it mean you stop MapleStory in favor of FF14? Because MapleStory kind of stopped being an MMO. Absolutely, yeah. There was a point in time where we like all came to the realization. that the game is not what we thought it was anymore, and then we all just got off of it. You're not an MMO guy, that's okay, you know, that's perfectly natural. Yeah, you're either like really into them or you're not. Anyway, the rest of my gear, okay, this cape needs to be replaced the moment we find a pack. And then what else we got? Fucking hell, I've scrolled really bad on everything. So this is a 27 stat top, it's pretty bad. The base stats were so high, but it kind of like fucked itself. The pants are really good, 36 stat. But they are the Dex pants, which I can still use for now, but I'd rather them be the Strength pants, obviously. Probably should look into changing that at some point. Gloves are good, 17 stat with 10 attack. Can't ask for more than that on a mule. The weapon, fucking hell. I tried to get 330s, and I tried like 30 times, could not hit it. Had to settle for a 2 30%, 3 60% weapon until we can upgrade it once again. Shield, 6 60%. Boots, yeah, standard stuff. Only 60s on those for now. But, you know, overall, it's looking okay. It's looking okay. It actually has to be an MMO instead of a solo pay-to-win pretending to be an MMO. Yeah, there's plenty of games like that. I tried Persona 5 Gacha and just couldn't. I was so excited for that. I really was. Because I love the Persona franchise. I love the entire Persona. Like, I've played 3, 4, and 5. Reloaded Golden. I haven't played Royal, but my point is, I love Persona, but the gacha version of it is just not the same. Could not get into that either. If MapleStory was how it was back then, no one would play it. We all have jobs and short attention span, and we need quickies. I agree with all of that. Just calling it quickies is kind of funny to me. But yeah, I totally take your point, and I hope Nexon recognize that too. I think the 1x rates are going to be pretty brutal. It took a long time for all of the hardcore grinders to hit level 50. If that's what it's going to be, like, I don't think that's going to resonate with everyone. I'm lagging pretty hard, rushing my mobs here. I think that's where 14 succeeded and other MMOs don't. The money you pay gets cosmetics rather than stats. Yeah, people want a fair game at the end of the day. If your power is directly correlated to the money you spend, it's just not fun for everyone. That's why this game is so good. All the money does, and everything's really cheap, is just to give you convenience, you know? Pets, teleport rocks, auto buff. That's it. That's it. I think they should double the experience. In Classic, yeah, maybe. 1.5, 2... 1x is insanely slow. It's gonna take months for people to get the third job. It feels like 1x is too slow these days. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I'm gonna make Clarity Mod her 3DS to play other SMT games. Alright, well, dodge. The nice part about back then was how 2x was multiplicative and not additive like it is now. Right, as in when you combined it with any other buffs, those buffs, they multiplied off one another rather than additively. Is that what you mean, like when you combine it with something else? I think that's what you mean, right? It took you literally over a year to get to level 50 in MapleStory P Big Bang. Yeah, me too. And I don't think I got any higher than 60, so like... You know, we know a lot more about the game now, it'd be a lot more efficient, but that's not really the point. That's still too long. Did you sign up for the test yet? Not yet, but I certainly will. My theory is it's not really going to matter when or how long, or, you know, how many accounts you sign up on. I hope... I don't really care that much, but like, I hope, you know, Nexon are going to be a little more intelligent about how they issue access, and that, you know, fresh accounts with no, you know, Nexon history, that those are just like completely out of the running. It makes sense. Like, how do you counter against, you know, people that are creating infinite Nexon accounts? I mean, you just don't issue, you know, access to anyone with a recent account, right? Probably. But yeah, I'll definitely register, just to see what it is, but... You know, you got people that are just registering to, you know, sell their access, and it is what it is. It's one of those things, you know. It's just a fact of life, but it's not ideal. It used to be fun to see insane numbers when you used the 2x with the event. I see what you mean. Yeah. Horror, give me my mobs back. From my understanding, there's no beta key this time around. Yeah, correct, true. That's the reason why I said exactly what I said, because The account should probably have a history. If next time they're going to give, you know, beta access to it, why would they give beta access to a fresh account? I'm hoping that it's intelligent like that, but you never know. So I don't really think it matters when I sign up. Alright, Lolly, thank you so much for the raid once again. You do agree the account should have history? Hopefully, in a perfect world. You never know. Thank you so much. I'll be sure to check your stream out. And yeah, feel free to follow Lolly, guys. Stop her. Couldn't if I tried. Alright, our rates have been really good. 250 mil, solid. Especially with the juggling act we've had to do with all the buffs. We're probably nearing the end of our yeah, I should stop here. What have you guys been up to? Are you guys still fucking thieving from one another?
Yeah.
You guys are having so much fun, it's insane.
Yeah.
I know he started it. I know you both, and I know that if anyone's gonna start it, it's gonna be horror.
This is a new meta, okay? This is how you shit dumb. Oh fuck, mother.
It's pretty funny though.
Yeah. Cloudy streams are 18 plus only. It gets pretty raunchy, so if anyone doesn't like that stuff, I'd avoid our streams. Thanks for the disclaimer. We keep it nice and PG in here, but you know, any vibe is fine. Planning on playing Chrono, is FP worth? Rozzy. FP is really, really good at the early levels. It's kind of got a unique way of grinding with the poison breath grinding, where you kind of want to have an accuracy-based build in the early game. And you can, not early game, I mean by like level 50, level 60, level 70. And it performs really well. But when you get to 4th job in the party grinding map at the moment, it's not really popular because it doesn't offer anything to the party. But that being said, just play, you know, play whatever you feel. IL or FP at Rex? IL synergizes with Marksman? No, not really actually. It doesn't actually matter much. Honestly, I think they're both equally bad, but I believe the Paralyze can hit both platforms. Correct me if I'm mistaken, and if that is correct, can we ban SMMC for impersonating me, please? I mean, you were here first, Shawnee. If FP can indeed hit both platforms, then I think FP is stronger. Yeah, thanks, bro. Let's make this a last cycle. No, not even, like, I gotta go, like, soon. Okay. Let me see. Maybe it's a last, like, 10 minutes, bro. Oh, boom! Oh my god, another 5? How can I go? Fuck. Fuck.
Right.
Alright, I'll try to do the whole dice.
Yeah.
I forgot the power stance, whatever.
My last party, we were just like, we're going when the dice spells us.
Yeah. When you want it to miss, that's when you hit. It's crazy.
I didn't tell you what.
You've been following me since 2021. What the fuck? Well, I would have been streaming TFT then, right? But I took a massive hiatus. If you're older than me, I'll concede, but I turned 30 April 27. That's not a high number to beat. 30, that's it? I was a TFT enjoyer, but apparently the game is not what it used to be anymore. Gamer! Have you seen those reels? Why am I talking about this? That are like, would you rather be a gamer or a gay? And then it cuts them off when they say gamer, and then just goes to the next guy. I don't know why, I'm so juvenile, but I find them kind of funny. I have seen those. They're so stupid. I kind of found it funny. I'm pretty juvenile like that. The other one I really find hilarious is, do you think this guy looks gay? And then they always say yes, and always like have some weird justification for why they think it is. Those ones just always crack me up for some reason. Scrolling today? Yes, Tony. We'll be scrolling. Dahni just said it. I mean, you could cut me off and, you know, gamer, get, you know. SMMC, take it easy, man. I really appreciate you coming in. Get some rest. Where is Horror going with my mobs? He's drunk. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Thanks. Thank you. Oh, I got lie detected on my paladin. 712261. Do you conserve pots for FMA here, or is it less DPS? FMA would technically be more damage. I'm just like multitasking with both accounts, so I don't have time to FMA. Oops, I dashed the wrong way. But in theory, if you FMA at the very start of a wave, it should be higher for your DPS. And especially if you have something like Sharp Eyes, that's really good for the Ice Lightning Mage. But I'm not really worried about pot usage. We're getting so many elixirs here that it doesn't really matter anyway. GG SMMC, I'm watching you.
All that. The light takes us fast enough. Yeah.
Does SE help Mage at all? They have no crit. I don't know why, I just feel like Blizzard gets so much value from it. But generally speaking, of course, Mages compared to other classes get a lot less value from Sharp Eyes. But I believe in terms of Mages, in a nutshell generally, that compared to Chain Lightning, Blizzard gets so much more value from Sharp Eyes than Chain Lightning does. That's all I mean by that. But yes, Mages generally don't benefit from SE as much as other classes. Helps FE Mage a lot too. Paralyze, crits, and Poison Cloud. Extra damage is damage. Extra damage is damage indeed, yeah. Can't complain about it. But yeah, it scales so much higher off the other classes. But I feel the difference. Like, I feel a heavy difference between Sharp Eyes and no Sharp Eyes. Wouldn't die 6 be better for Mage or die 7? Yeah, die 6 is still better, technically. Yeah, 20% final damage is more than the value of die 7. I don't know why, though. Like, I'd love to do some actual DPS testing. There's not many, like, great ways to do it. Especially for Blizzard. Like, how can you guarantee hitting, you know, a million mobs? Maybe if I sat in my own map and, like, only Blizzarded, maybe I could see, you know, how good it actually was. I'm kind of curious. Because Dice 6 is definitely better than Dice 7 if you don't have Sharp Eyes, but maybe when you add Sharp Eyes into the mix, and that crit rate scales off one another, maybe it's closer. I'm not sure. I could see it being closer. Alright, it's been a good sesh. We've been going for a little over an hour. I've reset my tracker a few times, so it's more like, you know, an hour 20, an hour 30. And averaging 250 mil, we could do better on the Mage, sure, but the circumstances, it's very difficult. And I'm pretty sure my friends are just fucking around a little bit, so that's fine as well. Would you say Dark Knight's fall off after third job? A little bit, but not much. A little bit. Just relative to the other classes, yeah, they definitely do feel a little bit weaker. But I don't think it's like, you know, very significant. As a DK, we are glorified beginners. Alright, well, spoken from a true, you know, from an actual DK. So you can take Nace's word at a little bit more face value than mine. When even Dahni has to mule on a pusher to get into a Rex party, I do. I have no other choice. No one will ever want me. Is this a private server? No, another boy. This is, it's a MapleStory Worlds server. It's Chronostory. But it's, you know, MapleStory Worlds is a Nexon platform, so definitely not a private server. It's official. I'm just building out my marksman and my paladin to like fill any gaps in parties, you know? That's gonna be really beneficial. Like, oh, we need a marksman. Alright, fuck yeah, I got you. Pretty sure people still want NL and Shad for Miso Up since it's quite big. It's a massive difference. Miso Up is so valuable. But I think people care a lot more about their experience than the Miso Up. The Shadowers will be a lot more welcome than the Thieves, but still, Thieves are more welcome than they were before Miso Up was, you know... Miso Up is big, basically. And Haste Plus, like, helps a little bit as well. It definitely helps. That's my Paladin that leveled. Man, it is beautiful to see Classic Maple. I mean, this is classic in its own way. It's obviously not the official classic, which, you know, is about to come into second beta test, but to me, this is the true classic. This is like... This brings me back. You have baited. I've downloaded Chronostory. What's the best class to start first? Every class is good, part except for a warrior. Because there's Blessing of the Fairy in this game, which is where your second character... Your account benefits from the highest level character on your account that's not that character, if that makes sense. So, at the moment, my highest level character that's not this character is level 180, so I get an level 18 Blessing of the Fairy. That gives you additional accuracy and attack power, and those are the things that warriors struggle with in the early game, so it's nice to, if you're building a warrior, to actually have a Blessing. Chrono's Classic Plus, yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah it is. For those reasons, I don't like warrior, but I like every other class, to be honest. I think every other class is fine. Not a brawler for similar reasons. It's a strength, you know... Where'd the mobs go? It's a strength, you know, primary stat class. Brawler is also pretty bad. Doesn't Blessing of the Fairy scale past 200? It does now, yeah, correct. My other characters will get level 21 Blessing. Maybe you start with Bishop. You can't go wrong with Bishop. You literally can't go wrong with Bishop. While Chrono isn't exactly tuned to old classics, it does give the classic feeling to me as a player. It just has an amazing player experience as well. You know, a lot of quality of life things that I don't think we're going to see in classic. Like, you know, instant teleportation to the free market, and, you know, Cody being in the free market, you can vendor shit there. Just so many other little quality of life things like that. That this is my classic, yeah. MM is a great first class, level super easy at all jobs, always wanted in parties. Yeah, that's another really good suggestion. The Dex primary stat classes are also pretty good, which are only the Bowmans, but a Bowmaster is a lot less popular in 4th job, so... You know, when you play this game, Pat, you want to think about the future. You don't want to think about what's good immediately, 1st job, 2nd job. 4th job power is definitely a consideration as well. because you can accelerate through the game quite easily. That's why Chronostory is such a great game. Like, anyone can pick it up, and with a little bit of guidance, a little bit of knowledge, get pretty quickly through the early and mid game and get to, you know, where we are now, grinding the highest, you know, party endgame map. MM Buck Pally are top tier. Yes, but Buck as a first character, ooh, that's gonna struggle a bit. So will Pally. That level to 50 or 70 on those two classes specifically, really not fun at all. Not fun at all. Tempted to start with Shad for Meso farming. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. You're exploding your own miso for damage. Oh yeah, true. Oh doy. I didn't see the irony in that statement. A life of hardships is for me. It's never easy, you know. Especially early game, it's never easy. It actually gets easier the more the game progresses. Our power level relative to all the monsters right now is like insanely high. But it wasn't always that way. So you might find the early and mid game to be more challenging than the late game. Alright guys, it's been a session. How's everyone feeling?
Yeah, good.
Good? You guys were having fun, huh? I'm glad you were, I'm glad you were.
So we made our own fun.
Yeah, playing fucking soccer over there with the mobs. Alright, we'll finish in a minute, yeah? Yeah.
You can add rebuff in last minute.
Oh, sure, thanks. Buck level 100 to 146, or until Rex ready will test your patience to the max. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Actually, like, it was okay. I don't know, it felt okay at some point. I think once you get the unwelcome weapon, maybe it starts to feel okay. The damage is decent, but... Energy Blast is actually, like, solid as a mobbing skill. I didn't mind it at all when I was leveling mine. But sure, patience was tested. Alright, we should be done now. Maybe one more wave to finish off. Oh, good sesh. That was like 250 mil. Yeah, very solid. Even though you were fucking around so much, so that was really good.
It was better because it was fucking around.
No, of course, of course. Like you gotta keep it spicy. I get it, I get it.
Alright. Next time I'm bringing my monster magnet to like level 30.
Uh-oh.
And I'm gonna fucking time loop myself.
Uh-oh. Alright, I'll get some scrolling done. Thanks, guys.
Good luck.
Oh boy.
Thanks. Alright, where do we begin? We'll warm up with the, I only got one ring that whole time. I think I have the it's pretty insane that it happened to be int luck. Like, what are the odds of that? This is actually, oh, because I set beginner to purple and higher and lower. So I'm only getting greens. But it happened to be int luck, which is insane. If I were patient enough for that, that could have saved me a lot of chaos crystals, but oh well. That'll have to be smelted like everything else. IL forever at newts, it really is, but we're so good at newts that, like, you know, it's okay, it doesn't feel too bad, and there's a lot of good drops there. Look at all the overalls we've amassed here. We got some good stuff here, so hopefully we can go for an upgrade. My juiciest one is 29 stat, like that, ooh, that is exciting me as we speak, but if I brick everything, I'll have to go straight back to Skelosaurus. I'm gonna begin for now with a good 500 Gachemon tickets, so let's pick up 369. And let's make our way to the silo. You should scroll a glove? Yours kind of sucks. How dare you? What do you mean it sucks? 12 base stat, which is, you know, it could be higher. The base stat goes up to 17, but we hit 530s. It doesn't get any higher than that. I won't have you talk ill of my glove. How do you farm vouchers? Vouchers is perfectly fine for me at newts. Skelosaurus might technically be a little bit higher in vouchers because they drop maybe like 1 or 2 more scrolls. Maybe 2 or 3 more, I'm not sure. But Newts is still really good. They both drop a lot of scrolls. So as long as your kill rate is high, then it's not a problem. Alright, warm up with the gacha. Alrighty, let's pump. How many did I do last time? I didn't hit shit. That's okay though. Let's pump another 500 and see if we get anything. And then we'll go straight into making staffs. Ones. I did 1100 tickets on an alt and did not hit earrings either. So technically, I'm already 1100 tickets deep in with no earrings. I can look at it that way, right? Yes. There's 110 overalls. Are you waiting for that? Do you mean on the other classes? Like the mage has a level 108 overall available. And we're farming it. But to me it doesn't matter what overall it is. All that matters is the total stat. You know, the Blue Bazura, some of these have rolled really well. Like all of these are 25 and above, and only this one is like 23. That's still really good. Sometimes the Zars don't roll that good, but these 3 have rolled really good. It doesn't really matter what it is as long as the total stat is really good. I'm kind of sad I made FE. The Bazuras look hella ugly compared to the Varunas. Which one's which again? This is a Varuna. Oh, you like the Varuna more? To me, this looks like a Dorito chip. I don't think that... I think they both look bad, to be honest, Ifan. I'm kind of sad I made an FE. IL Chain Lightning looks so cool. It has some nifty uses in the solo maps for sure. Paralyzed... Like... I never really liked the skills that that just cast like an area of effect, you know, around you. Looks like a ball sack, that overall! That's a comment that should have been read and not spoken, but I spoke it. I wish Enigmatic had better stats. Enigmatic is definitely one of the sexier looking overalls, like I will give that. In terms of mage overalls, that one had some aura to it. When should I start using the tropical coconut drink item? I would honestly save it until like the level 50 to 70 range, maybe like 60 to 70 range. That's the most difficult part and the part you want additional experience during. But keep in mind there's an event and you can get more coconuts from the event by handing in the ice boxes. So you might get more. And if you reach level 70 and you haven't used them all, it doesn't turn into additional experience, it turns into additional drop rate. So you want to use them all by 70, so maybe even like 55. We'll get +6 today. I hope, Kagami. Maybe thanks to your, you know, your positivity, we will, maybe. You know, it's been many days since we have got anything close to it. What do you hope for on the Gatch? The Gatch is just whatever. We can get, you know, we're kind of building up. I don't really have too many Chaos Crystals at the moment. And actually, I needed to remember, yeah, I don't have many. So this also helps me build up some Chaos Crystals. I actually don't have that many. I haven't done any Rex farming today, so I'm low on Chaos Crystals. So this also like helps me stock up on Chaos Crystals. And maybe we get an earring as well, which is the rare drop that... Streaming is your full-time job? No, absolutely not. Streaming is not even you know, barely registers as a part-time anything. I get nothing from this except for my own personal self-satisfaction. What's a good use for the coconut juice if you already have belts? Good question. Yeah, obviously number one suggestion is you know, Chief Kentosaurus to get your belt, because the time pauses when you change channels, and Chief Kent is so quick and easy to kill. But if you've already done your belt, maybe Pianus? I think if it's, you know, quiet during Pianus, stocking up on 30% scrolls is kind of nice as well. That gives you a better chance to do it. 30% is so difficult. Her tier 3 sub gives us feet cam. You dirty, dirty boy, Michael. I don't even know how to respond to that. But yeah, I think Pianus is pretty good for the coconut juices. If you're already above level 70 and have your Chief Kent belt. I don't know what else I would use it on. I would not recommend using it on regular mobs, because it doesn't increase enough. Your drop rate goes from 3 to 4. It's not that big of a deal. It's only a, you know, whatever percentage increase that is. Alright, looks like we're getting fuck all here. That's okay. I didn't even check, but I'm pretty sure there's no eating there. We must be near the end. The fuck, horror? You weren't followed? Oh, okay. Well, thanks anyway, bro. I mean, you're a YouTube user. You're understandable. You are. I'll give you a pass. I'll never see Chief Kent belt. I've offended RNGs. How long have you been farming for, Antichrist? It took me 7 days. Of at least like an hour at a time. But probably more. Alrighty, that probably nears the end of our Gachapon adventures. Nothing to show for it, unfortunately. No bother. I'll drop this. Drop this. Alright, let's make some stuffs. How many Chaos Crystals do I actually have to work with? Like, actually, after I've gone through everything. There's a decent amount here, so if I bring all of my... If I do this, make like 20 power crystals, and then get all these numbers up to 107, because power crystal is what I have the least of, so my lucky crystal count needs to go up by 48. So lucky crystal, 48. And then this needs to go up 25. And now we can make 107. That's honestly not that many. Alright, well, we got 227 to work with. Not great. Where do I find vouchers? Gold for me? Ice Lightning, really strong solo class. Works really well in Nudies and Skelosaurus. So I prefer the... My favorite map is the Dangerous Dragon Nest. Really, really good for Ice Lightning. Since new training vouchers disappear in great numbers, I didn't even notice. Exactly. Even if you... I think the difference between a really good and an okay scroll voucher training map, you're not really going to notice that much of a difference. It's not like I count my hourly scroll voucher, you know, intake. I just happen to be like... it's okay at the moment. I don't think I have any... I've already redeemed everything. It's okay. I could burn through this really easily. Anyway, sorry. Let's make our stuffs. Yes. But yeah, I'm pretty low on the Chaos Crystal count. I'll still go for 20. No, oh, I almost made staffs. Wand. I'll go for 20. Why not? Alrighty, time to reroll. So we're probably looking for like 132 and above, I believe. 550 Chaos Crystals already? You? Congratulations, identified. That's really good. Oh, great start with a 134. Oops. 129, close. $137, juice. Big juice. I skipped over a few last time. I'm gonna concentrate as hard as I possibly can to not make any mistakes. 131 is fine. We'll take that. I think 131 is my bare minimum, yeah. $136, that's juice. Hello? Oh, purple. Oh, barely though. Like, it's the worst purple I've ever seen. Juicy weapon attack. No one cares about that though. 132? Yeah, that kind of works. Okay. It's a grey, but we take him. 132? Nice. Alright, we're doing pretty well here actually. 135? I like it. You guys remember when I didn't pyramid scroll last time? When I only like stacked all of my scrolls on one item at a time? That felt fucking miserable. My scrolling was over before it even begun. I'm gonna go back to pyramid scrolling. Oh, okay. 135. Perfect weapon attack, I guess. This rerolling is going really well actually. I'm really ahead of the average 10 rolls it takes to get what I require. Wow, 3 purples. Don't see that every day. $130, just shy. Close. 132. Damn, we're powering through this. I love it. Ugh. 130, close. Fuck, we're stuck. We're stuck! Oh my god, oh my heavens. Oh my god. I shouldn't have said anything. I've been stuck for like 30 rolls. God, it's like 40. I don't even want to check my Chaos Crystal count. Just gotta keep going, keep going. Keep going. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't. I gotta keep going. Oh my, I have to check. Oh my god. I'm still doing good overall, but what is this one? It doesn't want to. Okay. That was torture. $130, so close. Aha! 139! One off max! Damn! Alright, worth the wait. $132, nice. And the last one. 130, close. Alright. That went pretty well overall. I think I had 220 to begin with. On average, it should take me like 200, and we're left with 63, so I think I'm up 40 crystals compared to average. All that is well and good. I have a lot of wands, I've got a lot of overalls. I think I'll start with the overalls. I actually won't do the gloves today. I think for the gloves now, I will only do it if I like manually farm my own 10% and hit it with a 10 first, or it's not worth earning scroll vouchers on, for sure. But the whole squad is here, ready to support the scrolling effort. And you can see Horror scrolling something over here. Yeah, let's go for the overall first. Let's scroll check. I have 41 scrolls. Okay, that's gonna keep me good. But how many overall scrolls? I need a lot more than this. I'll probably grab another like 15. Alright, we're gonna start with the overalls first. I do need an AP reset for this. Alright, it's time to get on the high octane music. I added some Pokemon tracks to my playlist. This one's one of my favorites. Alright, let's go for the overalls. I'm gonna pyramid scroll these. One tap them all and see what we're left with. I've been farming overalls for a long time. I'm really yearning for an upgrade here. Good start. Good start. Oh, good start. Very good start. Please stop. Please stop. The Zaz, this one is big. 29 stat. Please give me something. Oh, 29 can go again. Oh my god. 29 again. Please, this took forever to farm. Okay, we got another +1. Not bad, not bad. I'm 3 out of 9 so far. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. 3 out of 10 is average. Oh, 4 out of 10. Great stuff. What channel are we in, Tudor? You want to come say hello? Alright. I hope Chaos Crystals become easier to attain at some point, or rolling rates become a bit higher. You drop 100 trying to get the 2-2 Dragon Ring. The 2-2 Dragon Ring is really brutal. It's 1 in 81. It's pretty tough. You have to go through like, 320 crystals or do all 4 rings on average. That's pretty rough. But what can we say? Like, Skelorex is really, the best way to farm Chaos Crystals so long as you're actually invited. Alright, so we got 4 overalls here. I'm gonna do the Zars last and the Varunas first. Give me something juicy, come on! I've been yearning for a fucking overall upgrade for such a long time. This one was the lowest one to start with, I'll start with it. I think that was a 23 to begin. Actually, I'm gonna grab a few more scrolls. Oh, no, it's fine. Fuck. We'll give it one more tap, and it's well and truly dead. The gatekeep on it is real, it's really brutal. It can be brutal out there. I don't know what to say, like, everyone has their own self-interest at heart. Like, it's just natural, you can't blame anyone, but like, I just wish the game wasn't so imbalanced in that regard. 31? Give me something, please. I'll buy a few more. Oops, not that. IL with no straight cred, no Rex party for me. That's me too. I have to bring my pusher to get accepted, and even then, like, they don't want me, so yeah, it's rough. Alright, here we go. 31 stat for Uno. Can we get another one? Ooh, this is exciting. Now to the Zars. This is 34 stat, 33 stat. I'll mix that up. Someone I was talking to yesterday that was just like, why do you keep shaking your fucking scroll around? Just put it on there already. But they don't understand. This is how I build my own suspense, Ah! 2 out of 3 is not bad. You can afford some fails on these. That's not bad. Let's come back to it and pick up the other Zar now. Fuck. Alright, redeem. I mean, 34 with 7 to go. I can give it one more. Not ideal to have lost 4 slots already, but, it has potential. It's probably the one I want to continue with next. So, just looking at our 3 overalls and where we're at. +2, 4 slots gone. +2, 3 slots gone. And +2, 2 slots gone. Superstition and past scrolling, wave away, brother. Okay. So 2 slots gone already is kind of rough. This one really needs to perform admirably to bring it home, but we'll do our best. Oh, I've got a grocery delivery coming. I gotta pick that up soon. So we do need to power through this. Oh, 3 out of 5. That is also very good. 44. So my current one is 51. We need at least 2 more, but probably more, like 3 more. Probably 3 out of 5 to really bring this one home. But it's getting tense. It's getting tense. Oh! I'm gonna swap back to the other one now. This is 49 stat. It's getting tense. It's getting hot in here. God damn. All right. 230s, 3 slots. Gone. 38 stat. Let's give it a whirl. Ouch. You do good recently, bro. Yeah, last stream was fucking amazing, Kagami. Thanks, astronaut. Alright, we lost a slot on this, but if it passes again... 3 out of 5? It's not terrible! Use a clean slate! You make me laugh, Africa. Obviously I need a few more scrolls. Let's keep going with this one. This one's 43 with 5 to go. Is it dead yet? Not really. It's 43 with 4 to go. Max of 63. We still obviously have to give it another one. That's okay. It kind of was lost already with that third fail. Now, do I want to continue with this or go for the Varuna? I think I'll go for the Varuna now. So, +2 30s on this with 8 slots to go. No fails so far. Let's see if we can go any further on it. Damn. What do I pick now? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just take the boring option of just going through all the ones now. I know I said I wasn't going to pyramid scroll them, but in the interest, I was going to pyramid scroll them, but in the interest of time, I'm actually not going to pyramid scroll them. I'm just going to power through it. I'm actually shorter of time than I thought, so we're just going to go consecutive on all of them. We just got to get it done, actually. There's so much work ahead of us on the ones. And if I pass none of them, well, you know, it's not going to matter what way I scroll it. The fuck? Lucky I'm burning all my bad luck on the ones. Alright, I need to bring some groceries in. Bear with me for like 2 minutes. Alrighty. We've got the overalls in. Dude, the overall now, you failed like 7. No, I can't let it change how I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna finish all my ones. This one passed 1, let's keep going on it. Okay. Fuck. Thought I had a little bit of potential there. This one was 137. I'm gonna give it another tap, actually. Never mind. Okay. Like, this is why I hate not pyramid scrolling. It just feels like it's over already. It is over. This was a really low base one. Oh my god. I hate it! I hate it! Oh my god. Look, it doesn't matter what way I scroll it. When I'm passing at this kind of rate... Oh! Oh! My heart is aching for me! I mean, if we get our overall, nothing's gonna matter. Fuck. Oh my god. What's new? What's new? Okay, 2 in a row once again. 142? This was a 126 base. No. 142? Is that right? Why is that base so low? Doesn't that mean the base was 126? That doesn't sound right. The fuck? I don't know. I'm not going to overthink it. Let's just keep going. I don't know. What? Oh, it doesn't matter. Two in a row, please. Uh-huh. We've had a lot of 2 in a rows, to be fair. Just scroll like you're playing Baccarat. Follow the previous. Yeah, it's that simple. Baccarat's too easy. This or that. Alright, 2 in a row on this one. This one was a really high base one, I believe. 151 already. It's high. Fuck. Please. It's just the same. It's like fail, no boom, into a boom. This is 139. My absolute best. My pride, my Oh. Okay, one pass. Oh my god. I can't play this game. I'm never gonna get a wand upgrade. This is insane. Like. Alright. Game over on the wands. Ghetto game over. Alright, back to the overalls. That's the last thing that matters. That's the only thing that matters today, actually. 31 stat, 3 to go. 30 plus 3, 7 slots to go. Perfect so far, 41 stat. And then our 49 stat, 4 slot, Blue Zal. I'm gonna start with the Tsar, because I think the Bruno is perfect. We'll come back to that at the very, very end. Yeah, let's do that. Here we go again. That hurts. That really hurts. We're running out of room to get an upgrade, but we'll give it another 30.
I saw that one coming.
What do you think, guys? Oh! Fuck it! I'll buy 5 more.
Probably 30. If you want.
Fuck yes, 30. Always 30. Always 30. No bitch. I'm gonna get ready to say my goodbyes, okay? Once this overall dies, my stream dies. And you will not see me until Wednesday. I thank everyone for joining. I thank Dave, Horror, and Bobbit for joining me in the party. Use protection scroll. Thank you, Africa. Thank you. Props on staying in good spirits. I'd have rage quit in a third of that time. I saved the rage quitting until after the stream, you know? But yeah, I do thank you all for being here. I'll see you all on Wednesday. Here we go! Ah! No, not like this! It's the same as the Blue Tsar. It's 4 plus 4 with 6 slots gone. Same circumstance as the Blue Tsar just a moment ago. Can we get any more on this, please?